Blow your candle lights. You know I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. No fit kill, them no fit kill.
Hello everyone, my name is Olarade, also known as Ladi Vibes. On this thing, people don't know me yet, but I'm still trying. Do you get? I'm gonna really dive into the fact that people don't really talk. I know people talk. People really say, oh, the jump between uni and high school is like a lot. Oh, it's difficult. Oh, uni is tough. But people don't emphasize. They don't say it. They don't press it in. Because by the time I would post this thing, right now I haven't completed my first year. I'm still writing exams. But by the time this thing is posted, I'll finish my first semester of my first year. And mind you, I have seen what I haven't seen. As you can see, I am not living at home. I live on, I left my house to go to university. I don't go to university where I live. And the change between being a high school student and being a college student or a university student is crazy. People, I feel like it ought to be emphasized more, has to be pushed more, because I would hear them and be like, oh, maybe they just didn't work hard, maybe they just didn't study, maybe they just didn't press in, maybe they weren't as determined as I am. I'm still determined, don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean anything changes in the fact that I am still very determined to do successfully well, but I just feel it's not emphasized enough how crazy it is to jump from high school to uni. For example, I'm taking a course. It's called Math 100. In Math 100, we're doing things like differentiation, integration, and those stuff. I did them in high school. I was in calculus in high school. I did those stuff in high school thinking, okay, I'm coming to university, and I don't know whether this is just for me, because I went to a Canadian high school, so whether it's just because I went to a Canadian high school in Alberta, I don't know if it's just us, but what is this? I feel like we weren't prepared for this, people. Because I come here and I'm hearing things, I'm seeing things, the classes go faster, time goes faster. I don't know if it's just me, but last week my parents just dropped me off here. So it's not emphasized. Number 2 thing that's not emphasized is if you leave your family, how much you start loving and missing your family. Because I used to be like, oh, I know I used to tell my mom, oh, when I leave, I'm not gonna do this, it was a joke, but she never took it as a joke, but it was a joke. Mind you, I come here and I can't get over the fact that I can't see my little sister every day, that I can't be there for her moments in school, and she moved to a new school and I couldn't be there with her to cheer her up or to make her feel happy or to play with her. I couldn't do all those things. I'm still not there, and we're 8 days to Christmas and I'm not home, and I'm not gonna be home until 2 days to Christmas. My friends that I left back home, I can't see them. I can't talk to them as much as I used to. Another one is how you make so many friends in the beginning of the semester, but you guys kind of form your groups, and sometimes you're kind of left alone. University, I feel like it's not just preached the struggle that it is. For us Christians, why is it hard to read your Bible every day? Why is it hard to pray? Why is it hard to fast? I would say, okay, I'm gonna fast, because this is different, especially if you grew up in a Christian household. It's different. I feel like it's different for those who did not grow, because then you're used to forcing yourself to do these things. But I grew up in a Christian household. My parents brought me up in the Christ-like way, and at the age of 15, I chose that this was the life I want to live. So I wasn't indoctrinated or forced into it. My parents, they were not the type to force us into it. They would advise us to go to church, and we went to church with them. Of course, we're African, you can't disobey your parents. If they say you're going somewhere, you're going there. No plays with that. But like, I chose the faith for myself at 15. Then, because I was back in high school, what was I doing? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I was just, spending hours with the Lord, diving into the books, understanding the word of God daily. Come and see me now. 15 minutes Bible study is very hard. It's very hard. And also, until like my parents had a talk with me and I also sat down and I got really convicted. At the beginning, I'll go to church this Sunday. I will not wake up late and I will not be able to go to church the next Sunday and I won't feel convicted. One day my mom called me and my dad called me and they were like, bro, no matter the study you study in this university, the number one priority for you is the Lord. If it's not your number one priority, my dear, you're gonna fail. It might eat my skull. It hit my skull. And this is for those who are like working in Christ likeness, okay? It hits my skull like, oh girl, farabalẹ̀, be taking it a little, be taking it small, girl. The Bible and God is the number one priority. But like for personal stuff, it's still hard. But my goal for the next semester is to prioritize God. One was the gym. Okay, I have a gym downstairs. Like literally, it's not a proper gym, but it's a gym. And I have a gym like 5-minute walk away, like a proper huge gym. And at first, I was like, I gained, that freshman 15, I gained it the first 2 months. Well, not freshman 15, I gained like freshman 5. My parents noticed, and if you know all these African parents, I love you, mommy and daddy, and grandma. I love you very much, but they will talk. They don't used to keep quiet if you're gaining weight. They will tell you, Lord, kilo sheller. If you're gaining small weight, be coming down small. Is it the food that they're feeding you downstairs that is giving you this extra weight? They will talk about it, people. They will tell you. I will not say, let them talk. I'm still fine girl. Until I now look at myself in high school. Like, that's like 6 months ago, right? I looked at myself, I was like, bro, what's really going on? Like, I used to eat all these outfits. Why can't I eat them anymore? What's going on? And then I knew, I've truly gained weight. The way the discipline came, so sometimes I would study, I would be stressing myself once it reached that 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. because it depends on like my friends and if they're going with me or if I'm going by myself. I would get into that gym and I would be working out. I'm still in the beginning process, but very soon we'll do transformation video for everybody to see. Don't worry, your girl she'll soon be gym fit. But like, I was like, gaining weight is true. So yeah, that was the main thing. And I was like, when they said that freshman 15 shot, that one, they really emphasized it and they were not lying. Number 2 is how you differ from people. Like, people that know me know I'm very weird, and I'm not like afraid to show it. Like, I'm very, very weird, and I'm not afraid to show it. And I feel like more people should be like that. Don't be weird though. If you can be weird though, you cannot be weird. That's not my cup of tea. But like, be proud of who you are and don't like change because you're in a new place or you want to fit in. Don't ever want to fit in, people, please. If we all fit in, this world will be a monotone place, just like all those black on black outfits. That's how we're all gonna be. So we just have to like change, be the newest person, be the first person to do this, the first person to do that, the only person to do that, the only person to do that. It took me a while to understand that. Yeah, like in high school, I used to be a bit hush, low key. If you're close to me, you know. But now I'm not like afraid to be bold about who I am, because this is who I am. If you cannot accept me like this, I'm sorry, you're not going to ever accept me. Because I'm not, then if I choose your acceptance over who I am, I'm not being real with myself. Another one is back to the academic stuff. Especially if you're a person in STEM, take your classes seriously. classes are meant for my personal degree. Classes are meant to be hard, and I really struggled this semester. And my parents don't really know this, but I struggled this semester, like so much. We just live. You will sing Billie Eilish song until the tears are not flowing anymore. So please take it seriously. And if your GPA is standing, let's say people are talking about, oh, my goal is to get 3.5 in first semester. My goal was this semester was to get 4.0. 4.0. I don't know why I'm sitting at right now. So my own is just to say, like, it's not the end of the world. I feel like a lot of people think it's the end of the world. A lot of people will tell you they switch degrees multiple times, or they did 7 years instead of 4 years, they did 8 years instead of 4 years. I feel like now I understand the reality of that, because before I was like, why in the world would you want to take longer to do a degree you can finish in like 4 years? Like, I want to leave school. So I get it now. Like, one thing is, unless you're experiencing something, you don't get the reason for it. So take classes seriously. If you set your goal to be 4.0 and you're sitting at that 2, you're normal. Like, that's okay. You're not always gonna make your goals. You're not always gonna reach it. Of course, aspire. The people that even have goals, kudos to you, because goals help you in life. But if you don't hit your goals, leave the rest to God. Because for me, I struggle with leaving things up to God. Like, there's a reason why God is God. Do you get? You're supposed to leave things up to Him. Of course, if you're not religious, I don't know who you're going to leave your own to. But like, for Christians, leave it up to God. God will take control. God would. He's the fixator of your life. He will fix it. I don't even know if fixator is a word. We'll check Google. To honestly sum it all up, life is hard. Uni brings a lot of stress. Like I said, uni in Nigerian terms showed me shege this first semester. But the good thing is, the blessing is, my life is in God's hands. And so whatever happens is God. My dad told me that. He was like, see, Lord, you can't worry from now to next year. Whatever happens in your life is God that orchestrated it. Of course, we have free will, yes, but God is still the orchestrator of our life. God is still determining who would be the next president in our generation, that's what I mean, or who will be the next Elon Musk. That's in God's hands. Do you get? So at the same time, faith without works is dead. But at the same time, have faith. Have faith. You're not the only one struggling. I'm repeating this because this is something I struggle with. You're not the only one struggling. You're not the only one struggling. You're not the only one who finds uni hard. And for all of you who find uni a blessing, thank God. Who are excelling in university, no stress. Get on your knees and pray and thank the Lord, because you don't know what the Lord has done for you that way. And for all of you who are, as long as even if you did not meet your goal, you still finish a semester in uni. You still finish a year. You still finish 2 years. You still finish 3 years. Even if your goal is not math, you are still in math. Jesus. Even if your goal is not met, you're still making goals. Like, you're still doing something that people are not doing. Yeah, I don't think you get. You're still doing something that people are not doing. So just feel it. God got you, babes. God. I forgot what I was talking about because there was a break transmission. But back to what I was saying. Basically, just had to realize. Oh, I was gonna add something. What was I gonna add? Find your study style. Find your study method. If you're in high school, find what works for you then. Because see, there's a difference in high school with I passed. Oh, when did you start reading? Oh, I read yesterday night, but I did so good in the exam. There's a big difference, bro. There's a big difference. Find what works for you in terms of what's your study method. How long do you need before you can understand a subject or a topic? find all those things, because if I had found all, I did find those, but like it was different, because there's courses I was studying in high school that I found my study method for were like written courses. The courses I'm studying now are more calculation courses, so I need to find my study method for calculation courses, and that's what I'm saying, find for both. Okay, if I'm doing something like bio, what would I study? Like if I'm doing something like math, how would I study? I know some people say practice, but there's also a way you can study for math that's also other than practice. For me, I write the steps for a question and understand, okay, if they're asking me to integrate this, I know, okay, the first step to do this, second step to do that, third step to do that. So there's still a way to study for math other than practice, because how can you practice if you don't know what you're practicing? Do you understand? So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Just a little rant, just a little chit chat on struggles of uni, on the struggles of being a university student, on the struggles of going outside your home for uni, on the struggles of being a woman in STEM, on the well, not really, we didn't dive into that as much, but it's still of being a STEM major, of being a university student in general. So there's just huge struggles, from personal to academical to physical to spiritual. We covered it all. So I hope you guys like this. Much love. Much love. Much love. Much love. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye.
I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm a freaking dynamite.